it's just heartbreaking. I feel like it was just a lot of mental mistakes on our end that just kept a team like that in the game. I mean, you can point to myself as well. First quarter, I don't know what it was, but I got a hit on the quarterback. They called a flag. Play later in the game, I missed a tackle. He breaks for like a 15-yard run. It's just things that we could all be better at throughout the game that kind of just kept boiling over and kind of led us to losing the game.
I think we shot ourselves in the foot a few times. We didn't capitalize and get off the field defensively like how we should have. But it's just one of those games, man. In the NFL, you got to win the close ones, find a way to win, and we didn't. So
all three phases today, we had way too many penalties, and we didn't convert the third downs that we needed to in the second half to continue, extending the drives. And we got to be better there because our offense, I think, took a huge step forward in a lot of areas today, but penalties and third down have to be better.
I made a lot of big kicks in my career. Like you said, I've missed some too. Failure is part of this industry, and learn from it and move on.
I mean, they made plays. I think they came out and ran a good scheme. But like I said, there's just times where we got to make plays. And I think when a game is like this and you get down there, we have to hold them to field goals like we did most of the time today. And so that's something obviously we will be able to kind of hang our hat on. But we just we have to get to work, see what issues and where that stuff was. And it's early in the season, so we're gonna just get back to work tomorrow, watch this tape, and get ready for the next one.
They did a good job of their head coach does a good job of calling plays and they scheme things up, things like that. But obviously we have to do better in order to win games in this league, and we found out the hard way today.
I don't think it'll be hard to bounce back from. We played a good game. We just shot ourselves in the foot. We just got to clean that stuff up, and then just look at that, debrief everything, and get those corrections corrected.
Coach just called a play, and we got a flag on it. I got to go back and watch the film and just see how I can learn from it. I'm trying to do everything I can to help this team out, so I just got to be better.
At the end of the day, we're all human. Everybody makes mistakes. He thought what he was trying to do to make a play for the team, help us win the game. And if they called a flag, he had the right intent. It's not like he went out there trying to lose the game, So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. They call what they call. We got to move on.
Look, the team deserved to win this game, so my number's called on fourth down, the ball didn't go in, so got to be better.
Yeah, this is a team game. It doesn't come down to just one play. Obviously, that's going to be the play that's talked about the most, but there's several plays in this game that you can go look back on and things we can do better to get ourselves in a better position come to the end of the game.
One play doesn't define a football game. I'm sure all 22 guys that start on this team would want to play a play back in this game. It doesn't excuse not converting third downs. It doesn't excuse not putting the ball in the end zone when we can, or getting a stop when we need one. So to have it boiled down to one play is nonsense to me, and it's just not how football's played. So you got to pick our guys up because I know I've been in those moments where it feels like the whole world's on you and it sucks, but they got to trust themselves that they'll come back from this and be the great players that they are.